Welcome, my name is Kujosi, the admin of CJ Forex. Happy New Year to you all. And we are going to be covering the January weekly analysis. Okay, congratulations to those of you who make it to 2023. We are happy and we are expecting more money this year. Okay, and grace of God is going to abide with us. Now, I want to explain to you why CJ Forex was created. In this 2023, if you make the right decision, you are going to change your destiny. CJ Forex is solely meant for training beginners and old traders who have been making series of loss. But that is why we have training academy. You can see here we have basic, intermediate, pro, apprentice, and masters. Apart from training, we also have other services, which is cash flow EA robot. For those of you who want to have a robot that will be trading for you and be making profit. We also offer cash flow strategy. We also offer price entry and alert indicators. We also offer account management and we provide signal, paid signal. So any of these services will help you to earn while you focus on your academy. Remember, we are in the month of January, okay? And this month, you have to make the right decision by starting so that you will not be left behind. The right decision you make will determine how your year 2023 is going to end. I know you miss a lot in 2022, but you are not expected to miss anything this year. Make the right decision and change your life. This analysis we are going to take is going to cover from the 9th of January 2023 to 13th of January 2023. Okay, let's go straight to the analysis. We are not going to pick too much assets. We will focus on the major assets and talk about the synthetic assets and move on. So let's go straight to the assets we are looking at. Okay, on this week, we are expecting, many of you have been asking, what is DXY? DXY is dollar index. We use dollar index to weigh the strength of dollar. If dollar is going to be weak, that means DXY will be selling. And if dollar is going to be strong, that means DXY is going to be buying. So what we are looking at now is, let us define what happened last week. If you look at last week market, the market rise to this point. Okay, it rose to this point and got rejected by a support level, which is a resistant level, which is this. And if you go to the daily time frame, you will see that that resistant level is, you can see it clearer. This is the resistance level. So we are expecting this week for dollar to keep getting weaker. That means this week dollar will still get weaker as expected. Okay, let us look at Euro GBP and know what actually happened on the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, dollar was Euro GBP made a retracement, but it did not close below the low of last upper week candle. And if you look very well, there is no resistance here and there is no support that will even trigger this sell. So let us look at it on the daily time frame and see so currently what we are expecting Euro GBP to do is to make a little bit retracement and then continue buying. So we should be expecting Euro GBP to make a bullish move this coming week, being from the 9th of January 2023 to 13th of January 2023. So let us look at another asset. We are not actually going to look for so many assets because this is the beginning of the year. Remember, you have to enroll the CJ Forex Global Online Academy. It will help you to know how to navigate the market. For those of you who want to trade synthetic currency and you want to improve in your trading skill, this is the right time to make the right decision. Find your way, enroll to CJ Forex Online Academy, get access to the academy and change your life, okay? Now let us look at what they call it, GBP USD. If you look at GBP USD, knowing very well that US dollar is going to be weak this week, if you look very well, last week GBP USD got rejected by a support level, and we are expecting this week for GBP USD to buy down to this current resistance level. So we should be expecting a buy opportunity, but there are some certain parameters that need to be met before you can even considering entering for a buy. Okay, that's why you need to enroll into CJ Masters class. That one is where you will learn how to become a successful trader. Let us look at Euro GUSD. The same thing, Euro USD and GBP are correlated. So this week we expect Euro USD to be bullish, and that is it. So bullish, if you are a student of CJ Forex, you should know what to do. So on Australian USD, we are expecting Australian USD to make a bullish move before going. So that's me to first of all sell before it goes up. So as a student of CJ Forex, you probably know what and need to be made before you can consider buying Australian USD. On the crude, we are looking at crude. Crude is going to buy this week, but at the beginning of the week, it's going to be bearish, and before the week ends, it's end up being bullish. Okay, so look for a buy opportunity on this particular asset, USD card. We expect USD card to sell this coming week, so but it will first of all make a bullish move before it starts selling. Okay, let us look at GBP JPY. On GBP JPY, we are expecting GBP JPY to end up maybe it's going to sell a little bit, so it first of all touches the resistance and end up selling. But if you look at it on the weekly time frame, you see that the market is still in a selling move. Okay, it's still in a selling direction. So this week we should expect GBP USD to GBP JPY, sorry, to be selling. Then let us look at gold, and on gold, we should be expecting a buy opportunity. Okay, so a gold will be buying this week. So look for opportunity to buy, not to sell. If you're a student of CJ Forex, you are probably knowing what are necessary to be meet before you consider buying on gold. Okay, this coming week, let us look at S&P 500. S&P 500 is going to make a bearish move at the beginning and end up bullish. So look for a bullish opportunity at the end of the week. If you're a student of CJ, you know actually what the days these things will occur. You know what needs to be made before you consider buying. Then on NASDAQ, let us look at NASDAQ. On NASDAQ, if you are looking at NASDAQ, NASDAQ is going to make a bullish move because S&P 500 and NASDAQ and all these indices assets, they are correlated by nature. So we should be expecting a buy opportunity on NASDAQ at the beginning and the end of the week. So let's go straight to synthetic asset. I'm going to focus on V75 because that's where my mind is currently. So I'm going to put in my mind on V75. So on the synthetic asset, I'm going to focus on V75. If you look vividly, last week ended yesterday, so I'm going to look at it. If you look very well, this market has shown, but if you look at the last week ended with an indecision. It got rejected by the weekly bullish support. Okay, this was the particular asset that triggers that rejection. This particular asset triggers this rejection. So we are expecting this week for V75 to be bullish instead of bearish. Sorry, we are expecting V75 this week to be bullish. So if you're a student of CJ Forex, you probably know what needs to be made before you can consider buying on the V75. Remember, the V75 will buy, so it's struggling at this support level. You know, the candle have not finished forming. So once this candle get rejected here, it simply means that tomorrow market will still come and test that place and start going up. So expect a buy move on the V75 assets. Thank you once again. My name still remains Kujosi, the admin of CJ Forex. Don't forget to subscribe to CJ Forex online service, especially the academy. Have a nice day and remain blessed.